I have a documentary film crew in my house right now.
Hello.
So today's weather video is being filmed twice. They're filming me, filming the video, and that's how we're making a weather video. So this is your work week weather. It's going to warm up this week. Lots of great news that way. Some rain in the south, some snow in the north. But probably be at least a week before we get back to some seasonal weather. So enjoy this warm up, especially the Caribou Plateau and Prince George. Going to be above zero much of the week. So the warm up this week is definitely going to lead to chance of flooding, risk of flooding in Vancouver Island and of course Fraser Valley and South Coast. So those high stream flow advisories have been issued by the BC River Forecast Center. River levels are rising or expected to rise rapidly, but no major flooding is expected. Minor flooding in low-lying areas is possible, but no major flooding is expected. So that is the good news, but do be careful, anyone down south or on the island, if you're playing near the water. The water could be moving fast and maybe higher than usual. Avalanche Canada as well, because we've had so much fresh snow. Basically all across the board, we're looking at considerable, or even in the north coast, there's a high level of risk for avalanches there. The big one there, northwest coastal, heavy snowfall, wind, and warming are a recipe for snow slabs. Continue making conservative terrain choices as the snow settles with warm temperatures. If rain or warm temperatures make the upper snowstorm snow heavy and moist, treat the avalanche danger as high and avoid steep slopes and overhead hazard. But basically throughout the Caribous and most of the interior mountain ranges, you're at considerable the alpine and moderately dangerous. So, I mean, it's not great. Things need to settle down. They need to get that weight on them. Some of that extra change in temperature may congeal the pack, so maybe it'll get better, but we'll have to wait and see. It's Avalanche Canada who makes those predictions. For right now, I'm saying there's so many good places to go riding. You don't necessarily have to go high marking up at those dangerous places that you love to go. You know who I'm talking to. So I'm recording your work week weather at 4:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. And right now the warm spot in British Columbia is 9.8 degrees at Tofino Airport, but still up at Fort Nelson, it's minus 28.5. So there's a large spread in temperatures definitely in the province. Greater picture, a lot of that cold air is pushing towards the east and is going to be settling with our friends in Ontario and Quebec and places like that. And the prairies are going to have a pretty good warm up. In fact, Chinook conditions on the dry side of the mountains, both the Coast Mountains and the Rocky Mountains, will bring Calgary and places like that probably up above zero this week, as well as say the Chilcotin Plateau, Quesnel, Williams Lake, places like that. You get that upflow. It's going to be a little colder in southern British Columbia. So look at the temperatures right now. Your map kind of looks like this at 4:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. We'll go back to rain and thunder, rain accumulation, and look, as we have those three big low pressure systems this week, and they're still bringing a lot of snow today to northern British Columbia. That's going on while the south starts to dry out a little bit. So you have that next low pressure system moving in around midnight Sunday night. It's still getting that next little wave pressing into Vancouver Island, northern Vancouver Island. So chance of snow in the mountains there starts for you already Monday 6 a.m. all on the Coast Mountains from there on north, but not the southern Coast Mountains yet. But that starts to change as the morning kicks in. So look for anyone traveling over the mountain passes by Monday 12 p.m. approaching that Highway 3 Hope Merritt kind of area where so much bad weather's been. But it's not going to really settle in hard, just going to give you a nice sort of dusting before that next big pulse comes. So I think Tuesday, Wednesday are definitely our precipitation days this week. See, Monday 10 p.m. zeros all through the central. 11 p.m. zeros through the central interior, Williams Lake, Quesnel, Prince George above zero. And here's that next big pressing pulse of Pacific weather. And you look out, you see it's got a lot of moisture you get to draw from coming a long way out in the Pacific there, way off the coast of California. Thunderstorm activity. These lows are all sort of pressing in. Our week is going to be basically dominated by what they're going to give us. Tuesday at noon, it seems to be all in the mountains, but not the central interior. Rainfall in the Fraser Valley, rainfall in Vancouver Island, and now finally by 5 p.m. on Tuesday, you're seeing it's just taking over everywhere in the province. Lots of snow in southeastern British Columbia. That's a significant band as well. Pine Pass, Wells, Barkerville, all in line to get lots of that snow. Central interior, just going to get dustings here and there. Maybe just enough to make the roads slick once in a while. And you see the Olympia Mountains, Wednesday, 6 a.m. So much precipitation that's very heavy, coming down fast. But it's rain there. Freezing rain just south of the border. Maybe a little bit now in the interior, Kamloops. So those are your big stories really this week. Warmer weather for the central interior. and several rounds of this snow coming through Tuesday and Wednesday. And it just seems like it's hanging around. It's not really pounding its way through. It's taking its time moving through. So it's, you know, you may see some significant accumulation. You may get snowfall warnings again issued come maybe Monday night or Tuesday morning. So look for that. By Thursday, completely moving out of the province. And that's about pretty much the scope of the week. By the weekend, we'll have a whole new set of stories to talk about, I'm sure, but we'll save that for later on this week. All in all, it's probably going to be 7 to 10 days before we return to that real seasonal pattern again. We're probably going to get back cold by the end of January, but I don't think it's going to be the kind of cold we've been seeing. And even looking at the temperature indexes for Saturday the 15th, you see still lots of warm air is going to be available there for, say, the Peace region, northern Alberta, southern Alberta. That Chinook condition is going to stick around for a lot of this next week, so enjoy what we get of it. And that extreme cold air is, well, look at where it is. It's in Ottawa, it's in Montreal, it's in New Brunswick, it's in Quebec, it's in Labrador. So everywhere but here, and it may be a while before that extreme Arctic cold can come back. So that's the good news. But this heavy snow is going to make for roofs need to be shoveled, and it's going to have its own complications, and of course high stream flow advisories for the south. So please subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more weather and wilderness videos. I'm going to work this week, so I won't be around to make weather videos all the time. That's kind of over. You'll get some, but maybe we'll see some moose or some animals or some things like that. So stay tuned to my channel. Please do. And bye now.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
You can tell we fucking hate being on camera.